Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc radio television station and newspaper. And with you with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc boasts comprehensive economic growth in the first quarter. Thành Thao step up support for women in startups and innovation. Grand banquet held in honor of top Chinese leader. The largest communal house, Rong House in the Central Highlands, given a facelift. Ladies and gentlemen, despite many challenges, Binh Phuoc province still recorded notable progress across sectors in the first quarter of 2025, thanks to the concerted efforts of the entire political system. Key achievements were seen in investment attraction, business development, and the expansion of cooperatives.
During the first quarter, the province licensed 7 new foreign direct investment projects with a total capital of $63.51 million. This brings the cumulative number of FDI projects in Binh Phuoc to 443, with total registered capital exceeding $4.9 billion. Domestic investment also showed promising signs. 3 new projects were licensed with a combined capital of nearly 26.96 trillion Vietnam dong. Additionally, one existing project received a capital increase of 62 billion Vietnam dong. To date, the province has 1,194 domestic projects with total registered capital surpassing 147.796 trillion Vietnam dong. In terms of enterprise development, 269 new businesses were registered in Q1 with total capital of 7.474 trillion Vietnam dong, fulfilling 26.9% of the year's target. The total number of registered enterprises in the province has now reached 12,995, with a combined capital of 203.834 trillion Vietnam dong. Cooperative development also made headway, with 7 new cooperatives established, 20% of the annual target. This brings the total number of cooperatives across the province to 358.
The People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province has recently issued a plan to launch the Digital Literacy for All campaign, which will kick off in the 16th week of this year in Nam Soi City.
The launch event aims to foster an enthusiastic atmosphere of learning and participation, encouraging the campaign to become a regular, widespread movement across the province. It's expected to serve as a breakthrough initiative in improving digital awareness and skills, particularly among communities in remote, rural, and ethnic minority areas. The campaign will mobilize the full strength of the political system to promote, raise awareness of, and directly engage in implementation of digital literacy for all, thereby contributing to the development of digital citizens and the success of the province's comprehensive digital transformation. Following the launch, a training session will be held to raise awareness about the campaign and introduce the content of artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to residents, businesses, and government officials at all levels across the province. The program aims to make knowledge of AI accessible to all sectors and social groups.
In recent years, the Women's Union branches in Thành Thao, Binh Phuoc Province have stepped up efforts to support women in launching creative startups. These initiatives have empowered many women to overcome challenges, achieve positive outcomes, and positioned Thành as one of the province's most active localities in implementing the government's Project 939.
Project 939, supporting women in startups in the 2017-2025 period, has acted as a catalyst for local socio-economic development. It has created momentum, unlocking women's entrepreneurial potential and creativity, and has paved the way for many startup models to emerge. Over the past 5 years, the Women's Union in Thành Town has supported the establishment of 11 cooperative groups, helped 108 women start or grow their businesses, and assisted 18 women in submitting entries to women-led startup competitions at various levels. Results include 7 projects winning at the provincial level, 3 at the regional level, and 2 at the national level. The union also helped launch 48 market stores to connect products with consumers. In addition to supporting access to preferential loans from the Vietnam Bank for Social Policies, the union also mobilized over 2 billion Vietnam dong from socialized and rotating funds and mutual support models among women in business. These efforts have helped local women build confidence, start up their own businesses, and achieve meaningful economic growth.
Ladies and gentlemen, General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam Tô Lâm and State President Lương Cường hosted a grand banquet in Hanoi on April 14 evening in honor of General Secretary of the Communist Party of China and President of China Xi Jinping, who is paying a state visit to Vietnam from April 14 to 15. In his welcome address, General Secretary Tô Lâm highlighted the significance of Xi's visit, which coincides with the 75th founding anniversary of bilateral diplomatic relations and the year of Vietnam-China humanistic exchange. Lâm noted that Xi is the highest-ranking leader who has visited Vietnam the most in history. This is Xi's first overseas trip in 2025, showing the great importance and high priority the Chinese party, state, and Xi personally place on Vietnam and the bilateral relations. In his response, Xi expressed his gratitude for the warm and thoughtful welcome extended by the party, government, and people of Vietnam. He expressed his confidence that, under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam, led by Lâm, the Vietnamese people will steadily enter into a new era, the era of Vietnam's rise. Hundreds of South Korean officials and business leaders are preparing to arrive in Vietnam this week to attend the second Vietnam 2025, an international economic cooperation conference, opening up expectations of a new wave of investment in Vietnam. According to the organizers, this event is not merely a social gathering, but the outcome of extensive negotiations between businesses from both countries. Numerous investment contracts are anticipated to be signed during the conference. The three key sectors showing significant interest from South Korean businesses are digital technology, green energy, and smart cities. The investors seek to develop industrial parks integrating with industry number 4 technologies and modern worker housing equipped with full amenities, aiming for a new standard of living. Despite ongoing fluctuations in global tariffs, especially from the United States, South Korean businesses still regard Vietnam as a promising destination thanks to its improving investment environment and strong administrative reforms. A representative of the organizing board stated that numerous South Korean investors have confirmed their willingness to invest in Vietnam's key sectors in this new era. The 19th International Travel Expo Ho Chi Minh City 2025 is set to take place from September 4 to 7 at the Saigon Exhibition and Convention Center. This is the sole event in Vietnam featuring an international buyers program, offering domestic tourism businesses a chance to connect with high-quality international partners. According to information from the organizers, the event is expected to draw over 520 exhibitors, 240 buyers from more than 30 countries and territories, and more than 28,000 visitors, indicating significant growth compared to the previous year. Notably, from September 3rd to 6th, Ho Chi Minh City will also hold the 12th General Assembly of the Tourism Promotion Organization for Global Cities, which opens up an opportunity for Vietnamese businesses to expand cooperation, promote tourism, and boost the local economy. The fair serves not only as a platform for international trade connections, but also as a crucial boot in the strategy to attract international tourists to Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, after more than 7 years of use, the traditional communal house roof of the Ba Nang ethnic community in Khon Stola village, Ha Tây Commune, Chư Pa district, Gia Lai province, has been voluntarily retired by villagers. The structure, which spans over 320 square meters and reaches a height of 20 meters, is regarded as the largest communal house in the Central Highlands today. The building materials were repaired a year earlier, with each household in the village contributing items like thatch, bamboo, and rotten strings to assist in restoring the shed roof. The communal house serves not only as a venue for community activities and festivals, but also as a cultural symbol, a source of pride, and the heart that links the Pana people to their ethnic identity. Amid the vast Central Highlands, the tallest communal house stands not only as a shared shelter, but also as a place that keeps the flame of community spirit alive and preserves the soul of the Pana culture for generations to come. That was 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch the news again, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.